Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. These are my garage sale finds from Saturday, June 14th. I didn't go out on Friday because it was absolutely pouring. Thunder, lightning, the whole works. I usually don't let the rain stop me, but Friday it was just really miserable. So Saturday turned out to be a beautiful day. I went out for a little while. I would have been out longer, but I had to take my son and his girlfriend, drop them off at the Greek festival, because they were volunteering there, kind of whether they liked it or not. My son's best friend is Greek. They've been best friends since the first grade, and his mother automatically volunteers George for things, whether he wants to or not. But he does get free food, so that makes it all worth it. So anyway, the first sale I went to this kind of neighborhood sale, and the first sale I went to, I bought nothing because, number one, they had no prices on stuff, which makes me twitch, and second of all, the woman was driving me insane. She was nagging her husband so much that I just wanted to turn around and start screaming at her. And I was only there for maybe 5 minutes, and they did have some decent things that I would have asked about, except for the fact that I couldn't get a word in edgewise because all this woman kept doing the entire time I was there was going, "Andy, you need to move that. Andy, did you get that box? Andy, did you put the sign out? Andy, which way is the sign pointing? Andy, you need to move this stuff because I can't get to this table. What is going on here?" Oh my Lord. And all she did the whole time was stand there and hold their dog on the leash. She did nothing else but boss this poor man around. I wanted to go up to him so badly and go, "Excuse me, by any chance, is your name Andy? And if so, would you like to change it so this crazy woman could stop bothering you?" Holy cow. So I know a lot of you have probably had this experience. You go to a house and the family that's running the sale, they're unbelievable. I mean, you just can't understand how these people, the way they talk to each other, how someone has not killed someone else in the family yet. Because some of these sales, I've been to them for 3 minutes, and I want to strangle somebody. Anyway, I'm going to stop babbling now. Stop talking about Andy. And anyway, the next sale I went to, I found this coffee mug. I think this is my one and only mug of the weekend, but this is an extra large Eeyore Disney mug. I have always had really good luck with Eeyore. I have no idea why, but he seems to be really popular, and he cost me $1. The next thing is something that I'm actually not selling. This is a present for my daughter, and you're going to ask, why on earth did I buy this? But I have to back up. This is a big lamp, not a big lamp, but a little tabletop lamp in the shape of a giant purple thumbtack, and it looks like it's going into this cork bulletin board base, and you push the top and it lights up, and you push it again, you turn it off. And I knew as soon as I saw this that she would absolutely love it, because one of her favorite people on YouTube, and I'll have to put his link down below, is a guy named Jimmy Diresta, and he is a genius. He builds all kinds of things. He's a woodworker. He's just a genius. He can make anything. And he used to have a show called Dirty Money. I forget what channel it was on, with his brother. And they used to go around and get literally, like, trash and stuff off the streets, make these amazing things and sell them at the flea market in New York City. Unbelievable. So she watches those videos with my husband every night. And the very first video we saw by him was when he made a giant thumbtack. So as soon as she sees that, she's going to think of Jimmy Diresta and she'll be happy. I told you, she's not your typical girl. So then went to another sale, and I found these chess pieces, which I actually might keep and give to my son because he would think they were absolutely awesome. And they happen to be red and black, which are school colors. And yes, we are 4 days away from graduation at this point. By the time I get this uploaded, he may have already graduated. The cap and gown came home on Friday, and I was like jumping up and down. I had to make sure to check the label, make sure it was his name on it. Oh, You guys have no idea how much we've struggled getting this kid to this point. But anyway, these are hand-painted bisque chess pieces. They're from Duncan. I don't really know how old they are. Thinking maybe the 70s. You can buy these plain. You can paint them yourself. You can buy them in different colors. This set is probably only worth about 40. I paid 20, but it was from this little old German lady, and she was just so sweet. I just couldn't haggle with her. She was just so nice. So those may be going up on eBay, or they may be going to my son. Who knows? Hit another sale and found a couple good pieces there. This big enamel pan. This is another Dansk. Let's see that. Coben style. I think Coben style is because of the handles. But I'll spell Coben style for you guys up there. But anyway, all the enameling is pretty nice. There's only a couple spots on the handles where it's a little bit worn. But she only wanted $2 for it. When I got it, I thought to myself, this is a really big pan. It looks like something for like paella. And when I searched it on eBay, it is in fact called a paella pan. This should probably go for, I don't know, I would say at least 20. And the best thing I found there was this ugly little Pyrex dish. This horrible bright green color. I'm not a big fan of green. But as soon as I saw this crazy pattern on the lid and saw this bright color, and then also saw it was $1, I snapped it up. I didn't even search it on my phone. Turns out this pattern is called Crazy Quilt. This is a covered 1-quart casserole dish in really great shape and worth about $50. So, which is about, I think I spent maybe 40. Yeah. 40 or 50 max over the weekend, so that's going to pay for all this stuff. Oh, this is from last weekend. I forgot to show you guys this. This is another one of my lovely, ugly Christmas sweater finds. I'll have to lift it up so you can see it. I have these Christmas presents here, and this big tree, and ornaments, and a teddy bear, and this horn, and this horrible plaid lining with this green and white piping. I mean, this is like burn your retinas ugly. Which is a good thing, because probably means more money in my pocket. I paid $3 for that. And I also got another ugly Christmas sweater at the neighborhood sale on Saturday. This one only cost 50 cents. There was another one there that was really ugly, but it had a huge hole in the sleeve that was like unrepairable, so I didn't buy it. But anyway, I love this sweater because you have this like roaring fire in the fireplace, and then you have what looks like drunken Santa falling down the chimney, about to launch himself into the roaring fire to be like burned to death. So, happy holidays. This is so wrong that somebody's got to buy this. Let's see. I think that was about it for the neighborhood sale. Oh no, one more thing. I did find this Creative Memories scrapbook. This is the pink one. I have to try and get this little stain off the edge. It doesn't have any of the baby girl pages in it. They did have them there, but the woman had let everything out there get wet overnight. I guess she left it out all night. It got wet, and they were all ruined. So I just got this. Got it for $1. Without the pages, I can probably sell it for $20, $25 maybe, something like that. I went to another sale and just picked up this double deck of cards. This is from Standcraft. They were $2. The only reason that I paid $2 was because both of these packs are brand new and sealed, which you don't find too often. Then hit another sale where they had a whole bunch of families and went all the way down this driveway. And the only things that I found were like stuffed animals and a couple Halloween costumes, because they had everything marked $1 a piece. So I got this candy corn Build-A-Bear because he still had the tags on him. And got another, this is the big Build-A-Bear, but I mainly bought him because of his little dragon costume, and it was all complete. So that was $1. And got some adorable Halloween costumes. Unfortunately, this first one is not complete. This is the body of it, and you turn it around, it has this little pigtail, it has the leg holes here, and then this is the little hat that goes on top of it. So cute. It's supposed to have little shoe covers, but they either weren't in the big garbage bag or I missed them. So I may only make about 10 to 20 on this, but like I said, it only cost $1. This is from Princess Paradise. And this one should make me probably around 30. This is a Tom Arma Funny Farm costume. They're very expensive, brand new. And this again is a little piglet, so adorable. Couldn't pass that up for $1. And then hit another sale right before I got home and picked up this Dymo Deluxe tape writer kit. This is a Dymo label maker. It's in really nice shape. Has all the cartridges that go with it, the label maker, it's got a chrome finish, 2 rolls of tape, there's another roll in here, and all the directions and all the paperwork. And that was $3. Should be able to make at least 20 on that. And then at that same sale, I picked up this. This is a Logan Model 201 3-step oval and circle mat cutter for cutting mats for pictures. And it's never been taken out of the box. Brand spanking new. Paid $4. Can probably get at least 40 for that. It was, I guess, on QVC for $68.25, and then at the outlet, which is in Delaware. I know that because my parents go there all the time when they go down that way on vacation. It was $40.95, and that was probably a few years ago. And last but not least was one of my better finds of the weekend, and I had never seen one of these before, but this is a Moto Active fitness watch. It also has a belt clip, you can hook it on your belt, but this is an 8 gig little contraption that is an MP3 player, and it also tracks all your fitness goals, like it's a pedometer and I don't know all the other stuff it does. But the lady told me that the only thing it didn't have with it was the charger, and it takes a standard phone charger just like my phone at home does. So I asked her how much. I figured she'd give me this crazy price, but she only told me $4 or $5. So for $5 I took a chance, brought it home, charged it, started right up. Let's see, where's the power? Okay, it did start right up. Why isn't it starting up? Oh, maybe it needs to be charged again. Okay, anyway, it does work. Comes with headphones, comes with the belt clip, comes with extra earbuds, and all the instructions, and I can probably get about $50 on that. So, that was it for this weekend. I hope all you dads out there had a great Father's Day. We didn't do much around here because my son ended up catching a bad cold and left the Greek festival early. He got sick, his girlfriend got sick, So her mom came and got her, and he was sick for the rest of the weekend. I actually just took him to school now, and it's like, I don't know, at 11:30 or something like that. So that was our day. We ordered dinner from Chili's, and that was that. And now I have to go to field day for my daughter. And then tonight, I am going over the border to Pennsylvania to one of my all-time favorite rummage sales. They're having an early bird night from 6 to 8 before the actual sale starts, because I have too much to do tomorrow and I can't get over there, so I'm going to the early bird sale. I have to pay $10 to get in, but that's okay, because I usually find a lot of great stuff. So I'm so excited. That's all I can think about today. I need help. I have some kind of problem. I swear, the good rummage sales and yard sales, the ones that like consistently make me money, they're like crack. I get so excited. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I don't know if there's anything I forgot to tell you. I don't know. But thanks for all the great comments you guys have been leaving and the messages. They've been fantastic, and I will talk to you soon.